Do you even binge?
Do you even binge? A show about binging television shows that we watch that make you watch them, so you could binge them too.
And movies too.
And movies.
This is all movies this week, right?
With our take on it, or Lisa's take on it.
Not my take.
Our take.
It's your comments. It's your comments. It's your comments. It's your comments.
Somebody in the comments last week. Wait, I don't even count him as a viewer, but
you're dead to me, boy. You're more dead to me than your dead mother.
He's nothing to me. But he just made this comment that goes, okay, so the white lady doesn't like anything. And I'm like, yeah, I don't like anything. But then he said, and what did he say? And she just goes through the whole what happened in the movie, and I'm like, yeah, like that's what I do, right? And you're the comedian who pipes in.
Yeah, that was a relative of mine who left that, Rafa.
It's your comments. It's your comments. It's your comments. It's your comments.
Fuck that. Fuck Tia, whatever her name is. Anyway, I'm sure it was a Tia. Today we are talking about, we were going to do Thanksgiving season is upon us, and whether or not you celebrate Thanksgiving, nobody who celebrates Thanksgiving in the United States is really sitting there and going, oh, thank you, Pilgrims, for everything you did. Nobody's doing that. So when we say Thanksgiving, we just mean the feast that happens on the fourth Thursday of November. Your brother called it the Great Harvest when he got all mecha on you, right? Like, right?
He's unemployed now.
He's unemployed now.
Yeah, man. He didn't want to call it Thanksgiving because he don't want to offend the people who are not going to come to our house for Thanksgiving.
Right. All your mom is like, I don't know what you're talking about. We're having Thanksgiving.
Not one native they're going to invite.
I mean, you're all native, but you don't.
What you talking about, Willis?
You're 39% according to your Ancestry.com.
Yeah, man.
You said your grandfather was a dancer too,
I am
right?
native,
In powwows
man.
that you never went to.
The middle of my body, right there in the middle of my body, it looked like it was burned on a totem pole.
Stupid. What, in your torso?
My torso, my side of my thighs,
That's
under
just
my
diabetes,
pits.
dude. That's just early diabetes.
No, it ain't dark like some people, man. Be having it on their forehead, be like black.
I know. You could tell like that, and also like Ari Spears with the raccoon eyes there. That's diabetes, type 2 right there. Yeah, I remember that other guy, Foras, right? He had dark streaks. That he was the first to tell me it was because of his diabetes, and I was like, really? I never knew that. Never knew that. Was
so did my mom, but that was something else, which is in a special.
Which special? Bad Decisions?
Bad Decisions.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, we're talking about Thanksgiving, but this week we're just focusing on a couple things. We're focusing on the documentary of John Candy called John Candy, I Like Me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a little bit on Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which is probably your favorite Thanksgiving movie.
Yes.
Right, ever. Next to Dutch. Which
Dutch.
I do love, but cannot find Dutch.
We'll
talk about that in the next episode. But so the documentary, let's just start talking about it. Let's get into it. You got the trailer there, Ike?
I can't tell you what was right about John Candy or what was wrong.
And
he was my friend.
That's Bill Murray talking.
I don't want to cry, but when I see him...
There's a lot of footage in this documentary.
Face,
it's produced by Colin Hanks, whose father, Tom Hanks, was in several movies with John Candy.
Not Chet Hanks, the guy that ruined Eric Andre's set.
Half dog. Gus Polinski, polka king of the Midwest.
Griffith,
he tried to pick up on Adele too.
This is a lovable guy.
Online.
This is a guy who, the minute you see his face, you're going to smile. He was amazingly funny.
Thank you.
He was one of the top performers out of all of them.
So,
I guess my secret to acting would be
the documentary is about a guy
Even though John
really big at the
did
end.
distinctly different characters, John was always there.
That's why I saw it in reverse. It's about a guy who lost a lot of weight and wanted to stay in Canada for the rest of his life.
For himself than
Yeah, it was
John.
directed
And then all of a
by
sudden, it kind of
directed by
jumped
Colin Hanks,
to a different
produced
level.
by Colin Hanks and
I've been
Ryan
winning my
Reynolds.
whole life. And when you make
And,
winning your whole life, you have to
The
keep
thing
on
is,
winning.
it's
You've been in more turkeys than a stuffing mix.
I think the weight of everything he was doing
it
was
does
just
talk
too
about
much.
his weight a
The
lot.
hazard of this
Although
business
for him,
is that
weight
it's
was
very
never an
unhealthy for
issue.
people pleasers.
Can't
He
really do
never
favors
thought
for
of
people.
himself
It's a bottomless
as-
cup of coffee.
If you go
That- he
a
never
whole
thought that was
lifetime
the first
eating
thing
your
people thought
feelings,
about.
drinking your feelings,
He
smoking
wanted
your
to be-
nerves, it
have his
shows up.
reputation precede him more than having his weight be
You know,
the
there's
discussion,
some
point of discussion.
things that are just
But his
painful.
father, they talk about his
That's
father
it.
because his father
And you
died, I
can't
think, at
make 'em
53
not
years old.
Hollywood still reacted
And
to the show.
his brother had a heart
I think
attack.
they're younger than that.
I think he was 53.
But it's the face you put on the
It's the
world
Laugh Factory,
that
make God
defines who
laugh.
you
They put
are.
up for everybody. They better put up a new message.
He lived his life very much like the movies. He was the
That
child
was a
that
kid.
made everyone
Yeah,
happy.
but he was like 50.
And he was
Or
the
maybe he was
adult
35.
that did that.
35.
You know, I remember John caring when not a lot of people did.
That's Mac.
This is no meager life we
No, his father
reflect
died
on
at
today.
35 years old. Yeah.
35.
He looked older.
He thought he was
This
that young.
is as
Yeah.
full a
Well, he
life
did
as
die
any
young.
human can
He
live.
didn't. He was like.
Hi, Jennifer. How you doing?
Magnificent of visage, eyes unframed, a titan of a gentle golden
I
man.
found out he died when I was
Well, you think what you want
driving.
about me.
I was on a 10,
I'm not changing.
going
I
on
like-
10
I
East,
like-
passing by Olympic Auditorium. And
He
I
was
said,
44.
John Candy has died.
Yeah, he was 44.
And I said, damn.
I said, damn.
I left my laundry in a laundromat. I better turn around.
It's sad. I was sad. I love John Candy. This focuses on his life. There's a lot of unseen, never before seen footage. Focuses on his comedy career, his personal life as a father and husband, which are very important to him as well. Just as important as his career because, like Felipe said, he was without a father for most of his childhood.
I was, but John Candy wasn't. I was too. My dad was there, but not really there, but there.
He was an absent but present father. Fred Stoller talks about that too. His dad just hid behind the newspaper.
And that should make sure we all got fed, and then he left.
And then he left. He didn't went out to party for the weekend, huh? It focuses what I was struck by really was the footage was cool to see and everything. I felt it was a little boring, honestly, the way it was put together. Like it was just kind of like a timeline of his life, which it's all right. And it's nicely told through footage you never saw and then movie clips and things. But I just felt like it could have been most documentaries that are really great and hard hitting. They usually end up being about something else unexpected on the side, in addition to what the subject matter is. That's when the documentary, like Elaine's Muffin Tops, that's when it breaks free of the structure, and that's when the real heart of the documentary comes out. But nothing really happened like that. And honestly, there was no point of view from Colin Hanks about why it was important to direct this. And he said more in interviews about it than he did in this documentary. It doesn't come through as this is directed by a kid who spent time on these sets as a kid with his dad watching this great man, right, who he looked up to. So I felt like it just lacked that.
He was chosen to direct it?
Ryan Reynolds produced it, and I think in accordance with his kids, his John Candy's kids. And then they talked to Colin Hanks and were like, you have to direct it. Colin Hanks, Isaac, what was the other documentary Colin Hanks directed before this? He did another one. I didn't see the one he did. Rise and Fall of Tower Records, right? So he had done another one already, and he's starting to get into directing. But I just felt like it, as far as documentaries go, it was just basic. It could have been like not even as good as like True Hollywood Story, the True Hollywood Stories that used to come on. It wasn't even that interesting. But I do love John Candy. I started watching him first on SCTV when I was a kid. Did you watch him on SCTV first? Or
No, I saw him on movies first, then SCTV.
Then you went and looked for everything?
No, I didn't look. It just showed up one day on SCTV.
SCTV just showed up? Because it was hard to find. I think it was not, we didn't have cable. So it was on some sort of, it wasn't public access, but it was one of those UHF channels.
We had one of those TVs that when you unplug it, Telemundo still works and comes in real clear, and then SCTV will come out.
Mm-hmm. This is one of my favorite sketches right here.
Because I knew a lot of the sketches I knew, Harlan Williams knew them too, so I was watching the right thing.
The Canadians were, all the Canadians with weird sense of humor.
Howdy, farmers. I'm Big Jim McBob. And I'm Billy Saw Hurock, and welcome to Farm Film Celebrity Blow-Up. We got a real good show for you tonight. Yeah, I tell you, we got a real good celebrity guest for you, too. Yeah, she's a singer, and she's in movies, too. Well, look, we could just sit here chewing the fat all night, but I ain't gonna. Me neither.
This show, this sketch was a recurring sketch on SCTV. They were brothers.
Bernadette Peters.
And they had a famous person. Watch her Bernadette Peters show. How perfect it is.
Well, now, Bernadette, I hear tell you were in lots of movies, but I'll be honest with you, I don't remember you in none of them. Yeah, what movies were you in?
I was in The Jerk, and Pennies from Heaven,
Pennies from
and
Heaven?
Annie.
No, you weren't. Come on, you're fibbing.
Yes,
anyway, the premise of this
I
sketch is they get celebrity interviews.
Look, Billy Saw,
and then at the end of the interview, or they go sing or something, and then they
kind of
blow them
vulnerable.
up. They
Well,
explode
in a
the
semi-vulnerable
celebrity,
way.
They did it with Brooke Shields.
Well, now tell me, why do you cry
This
so
is early
much?
Eric Andre.
Yeah, why are
type
you always
stuff.
bawling when you sing?
I guess I'm always bawling because I'm so emotional.
She talks
Music
just
makes
like
the
her,
tears
Andrea Martin.
well up inside of me, and then there's
Anyway, fast forward to the
nowhere
blowing
else
up
to
scene,
go
the
but
blowing up part of it.
Pounding 42nd Street to be your dog.
No, go fast to the end. They're gonna blow her up.
Broadway, babe.
She blowed up real good.
And they always said she blowed up real good. And then play the next one, the preteen telethon. Yeah, I showed you this one with Rick Moranis.
Wake up! We're back with more telethon.
They're in a little band in high school. That's Catherine O'Hara.
Welcome back to the telethon. It's after midnight and I'm still awake. This is excellent. Is it light out yet?
No.
When does it get light out?
Later.
Anyways, for your enjoyment, but also to get you
drummer.
to send in some more money, here's Stephen Seeley, Paul Rainey, and Steve Applebaum with their band, the Recess Monkeys!
Okay.
Dissect!
Oh, yeah.
This is Eugene Levy and Rick Moranis and Tom Kennedy.
Gone, 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 she's been gone so long, she's been gone, gone, gone so long.
They're just teens.
Gone, 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 she's been gone so long, she's been gone, gone, gone so long. Gone, 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 she's been gone so long, she's been gone, gone, gone so long.
It's a good song, man.
I feel so all alone.
I feel like Rick Moranis wrote this
little
song.
misunderstanding, I can't get her on the telephone. Hanging out on Main Street, living in a different world. Standing around with the gang on the corner, talking about my girl. My girl, she was the world to me. She's gone away across the sea. My girl, she's just a memory. She's been so long away. Gone, 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 she's been gone so long. She's been gone, gone, gone so long. Gone, 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 she's been gone so long. She's been gone, gone, gone so long. Gone, 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 she's been gone so long. Gone so long. She didn't have to leave me. She didn't have to run. She didn't have to go without a word to anyone. I hope she's doing all
Okay.
What about Yorgi, though?
Yorgi, look up Hey Yorgi. That's Felipe's favorite. See, those are sketches I don't
Hey,
like.
Yorgi.
That's funny.
He's coming to your town. Hey, Yorgi.
That's when the Russian TV took over, got cross connection with
Yeah, the Russian
SCTV.
satellite
Yeah.
came in and took over SCT's broadcast.
Is Yorgi's family.
Hey, Yorgi! Yorgi, that's my pal.
Yes, it's Yorgi.
Because he don't break up, he don't even prevent problems.
What's up,
He causes
fellow? If he is not helping somebody, he is helping somebody else.
How will I know what is wrong? You're gay!
Yorgi.
Oh no! Uzbeks have drunk my battery fluid! I knew this would happen! Thanks, you're gay!
Stupid. It's so stupid. Anyway, it was the Canadian SNL, huh?
You are a battle axe that made my life a living hell.
Shiftless Latvian pig!
Guy
You have never
Lombardi.
rubbed a bee in your life!
Lies. Sometimes I wonder why I ever married you. Oh, of course. To have sex. I forgot.
They got back together. Hey, Jorgen.
He helped him out.
Hey, Jorge! These Uzbeks bet me 20 kopecks I couldn't get 3 words out of you.
Dave Thomas.
You lose. Comrade.
All right, dogs, give me the money. Pay me. Pay me. Hey, Jorge. He's coming to your town. Hey, Jorge.
That's funny. I like that one, and also I'm pretty sure that's why I like. So of the hill people,
Lothar.
Lothar.
Lothar of the Hill People. That was SNL.
on
That was
3CP1.
awful. Those were the dead years of SNL when the sketches lasted like 5 minutes long.
Nobody liked that sketch with me.
What? An unskippable ad. There we go.
Of the hill people,
This sketch sucks.
Lothar. Of the hill people. He gets together all the chieftains from all over the other places, and now they do complain about their wives.
I am Lothar of the Hill People.
Mike Myers.
Much have I seen and much have I done.
Phil
Join us, will you
Hartman was
not?
Lothar.
For I am Lothar of the Hill People.
Nah.
Org, Tyler, of what do you speak?
We speak of many things.
That's Phil
The
Hartman.
harvest, the hunt, the responsibility of being chieftains.
I know of what you speak. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Yes. When I was a tribesman, I thought I would only know true happiness when I was a chieftain. Now I am finally a chiefman. Still, I am not happy.
I am hearing you. I have to make every single decision for the tribe. When to plant, when to reap, when to make an
harvest.
offering to Zybor, the many-handed one. These things are plain.
This
I
is
mean,
a
have
comedy
these people no
sketch?
minds of their own?
I'm dying,
I swear
man.
by Zena's teats, I am tired all the time.
Dying too in a different way, man.
Since I became chief
John
of the Bach
Lovitz
people,
right there.
I get so tired.
Good for
I do
you,
not even
Jack.
feel like walking with a woman.
I am relieved to hear this.
As am I. I thought it was just me.
After a hard day of being chieftain, I am able to walk with a woman, but I do not walk very well.
Oh my God. Okay, can we end this? Can we
Yeah,
start
I don't know
talking
if they'll play
about-
that. Lothar. Of course, I like Jorgen too.
Hey, Yorgi, help
That's
me
why I
out
like the
with
show
this
on Netflix,
sketch.
The Norseman.
Hey, Yorgi, help me get rid of this sketch out of my memory, please. Lothar. But the film talks a lot about the vulnerability that John brought to his roles, to every one of his characters, that made you feel like, this is my guy right here. I know this guy. I want to hang out with this guy. I want this guy to be my babysitter or whatever. It's especially noticeable. Well, you want to play some? Do we have other John Candy clips from the first email that I sent you? Like Uncle Buck.
Hey,
stuff.
how you doing?
Who are you?
I'm your Uncle Buck.
Do I have an uncle?
Unfortunately.
Holy smokes.
Uncle Buck, where he's
cooking on garbage.
This was written specifically for John Candy by John Hughes. He loved John. He loved John Candy. I think he's in 14.
Hey, where's your sister?
Her name is Maisie.
Maisie.
And
second
he really,
time.
they loved each other. He hung out with him
Sorry.
and like off camera. And they were just great friends.
You must be hungry.
And
Just for
he
you.
embodied like a regular dude,
Oh
just a
my
regular.
God.
This
You put onions in the eggs.
I'm gonna go check on
onions
Maisie.
in the eggs. I was
I'll fix you some cereal when I get back.
You like onions in your eggs? Yuck.
I used to, but not anymore.
Oh, gross.
I used to like the
Texture would just
like
gross
little
me out.
worms on them.
Oh no! I'm not an onion person. You guys might want to know that.
I used to grill the onion, then put the egg in there, ham, cheese.
Let me ask you something.
What?
Oh yeah, that's the interrogation though, right? Isn't it? Play that from. No, that's not it. Oh, here it is. No,
Yeah,
go
there.
back. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
go to
okay.
the end
do
of
you
that.
live?
Yeah,
In the
right
city.
there.
Do you have a house?
They're gonna have it
Apartment.
right now.
On a rent?
Rent.
What do you do for a living?
Lots of things.
Where's your office?
I don't have one.
How come?
I don't need one.
Where's your wife?
Don't have one.
How come?
It's a long story.
Do you have kids?
No, I don't.
How come?
It's an even longer story.
Are you my dad's brother?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
38.
I'm your dad's brother, all right.
You have much more hair on your nose than my dad.
Well, nice of you to notice.
I'm a kid, that's my job.
What a good little actor he was, man. I remember him in that more than Home Alone. Like that one, actually, that's his breakout role, Macaulay Culkin. He's just phenomenal in that. I remember staring at the screen going, who is this kid? And I wasn't that much older than him.
The most eagerly awaited film of all time.
What is this? Going Berserk?
A film that no one can afford to miss.
Yeah.
No one from here to the hereafter.
Let the movie
What breakdown Going Berserk
begin.
for us? What was that one about?
This is the story of John Bourguignon.
How you doing?
John is a young go-getter, a real hard worker, with a real soft.
I was trying to remember the movie real
It's
fast.
kind of a Manchurian Candidate
He's
sort
a
of
guy
thing,
with
right?
inspiring
He's
friends.
hypnotized. He's brainwashed
He's also a guy who's
into
about to
wanting.
get married.
He's supposed to be getting married. He's supposed to be getting married to
Oh,
somebody.
that was a funny ass scene right there, man. I wish you could play it.
Nancy is a girl with
That's
many
a
talents.
funny
John
ass
Candy
scene.
stand up and
Happens
Going
to be the
Berserk.
daughter of a guy that could be the next
I wish you could play that
president.
scene right there when he's doing like a bit, like a stand-up
Well, he's
bit.
gonna look it up right now.
Going Berserk is about a fat fool that drives limousines, and he's trying to marry this woman that's way out of his league, man.
Yeah.
And who's her dad's a politician. So later on, they
Yeah, he's like a senator or something.
a senator.
Right?
They ended up poisoning him and hypnotizing him to kill his father-in-law.
Okay, that's all right. Do John Candy stand up. John Candy stand up.
John Candy
Come on.
sings the song with his balls.
Is that what happens in the scene?
Yeah.
I didn't remember that. Anyway, yeah, they do brainwash him, kind of like Manchurian Candidate, and they brainwash him into and they program him into with a trigger word, I guess, that's going to happen at his wedding, and then he's supposed to like assassinate his bride's father, who's a politician, at the wedding. But he's an unwitting participant, and but it's a wacky movie. All the SCTV guys are in it. And there's Eugene Levy there. There's Joel Flaherty at the top there with the blonde Fu Manchu mustache. What other movies you liked? Armed and Dangerous, didn't you?
And Going Berserk also, man, there's a scene that like kind of like Weekend at Bernie's at the end.
Oh, that's another thing. Yes.
Yeah.
So
With Ernie Hudson.
Ernie Hudson dies early on in the movie. And
Yeah,
John
he's arrested with John Candy. They handcuffed together.
And then John Candy, they're pretending he's alive for a lot of the movie. This was before Weekend at Bernie's, by the way. My favorite, play that scene with John Candy and the big old hair down there. They're looking for
PP.
Bizarre.
That's not John Candy there, though, right? This is like Divine or something. It's not Divine, but it's like a drag queen. And then
He's just like Divine.
Right, but it's not Divine, though, is
No.
what I'm saying. Divine from the John Waters movies. But he looks more like Divine when he comes out like that.
Tell anyone about this. Yeah, I'm gonna send a postcard to my family. I'm just warning you, that's all. Let's go.
Look up Who's Harry Crumb. Who's Harry Crumb? That was my favorite. Harry Crumb. Harry, sorry, it's okay. More dressing up like a woman. More disguises. Who's Harry Crumb? He's a detective, right? He's a private eye, and gets hired by Nicolette Sheridan to. He's hired to find her husband's killer or something like that, or kidnapper, or the kidnapper. Yeah.
Ransom. I don't care what they want.
And
I'll pay anything.
A mystery
in this movie, he partners up with this
There's only one
girl,
man tough
a younger
enough to
girl,
intimidate the
who
suspect.
also doesn't trust any of the
Smart
people.
enough to uncover the clues.
Annie Potts,
Brave
Tim
enough
Thomerson,
to catch
forgot
the
about
kidnappers.
That was Shawnee Smith's debut.
Harry Crumb. That's right, the Harry Crumb.
He's the last in a long line of great detectives.
My reputation precedes me. Otherwise, I'd be late for all my appointments.
He's a master of disguise.
I am Bijou Delioche.
Could you spell that, please?
I don't think so. Try it with a D.
His mind is like a steel trap.
You find that crazy typewriter, and you'll have your kidnappers.
It's no wonder they took
Shawnee
her.
Smith.
Just look at her. She's perfect.
Got started in this movie.
Yeah,
Nobody remembers her, but she ended up
Look
on.
at the size of her head.
She ended up dying on that.
She
Not
must
dying.
be enormous.
But her career died.
Yeah.
Usually,
Becker.
yeah.
She's like his receptionist.
On Becker.
Becker.
Fishing is my
Nobody
life.
watched Becker except old people, and they were killed by Shawnee Smith.
He disappeared on CBS.
Yeah, he disappeared. Even Cedric the Entertainer. Do you
He's
know
the
that
best
show,
at tracking
Neighborhood,
down the
has been
worst.
on for 7
Nimble
seasons?
yet clumsy.
Damn.
How many have you
Cunning
watched?
yet
How many
naive.
episodes?
He's a man's man.
I tried watching.
Loved by women.
All right.
It's on my list.
Okay, good to know. But his vulnerability is especially noticeable, in this scene in Felipe's favorite Thanksgiving movie, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and which is really the beginning of the reason for this title. I Like Me is after in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. He actually, let's not play that scene. Sorry, I'm going to play it at the end, but let's first play the Edie McClurg clip if you can find that.
This is the reason the movie was rated R.
Oh, because of the
he dropped the F-bomb a billion times.
Yeah, it's like what, 9 times, 10 times?
No, 27.
27 in this scene?
Counting them right now.
Damn. Yeah, play that scene if you can. It's when he comes back. He's having a rental car nightmare trying to get home. He missed his flight. The flight was delayed and all that, and then canceled.
Oh, Jean Marie, you're a stitch.
Edie
Now,
McClurg,
Mom's gonna do the turkey.
the great Edie McClurg.
Yeah, Dad wants ambrosia, so I guess we gotta get those miniature
He just came
marshmallows.
back from
And I'll
looking
do the
for his
crescent
rental car
rolls
that
and
she
do the cranberries.
rented to him, and there was
You
no
know I
car
can't
in the
cook.
space.
Gobble, gobble, gobble. Yeah, well, I'll see you tomorrow then. Gobble, gobble. Oh, bye-bye.
Oh, he's back.
Welcome to Marathon. May I help you?
You could start by wiping that rosy fucking.
Start by wiping that fucking dumbass smile off your rosy fucking cheeks. Then you can give me a fucking automobile, a fucking Datsun, a fucking Toyota, a fucking Mustang, a fucking Buick, 4 fucking wheels and a
I
seat.
forgot he mentioned all the cars with fucking.
I really don't care for the way you're speaking to me.
And I really don't care for the way your company left me in the middle of fucking nowhere with fucking keys to a fucking car that isn't fucking there. And I really didn't care to fucking walk down a fucking highway and across a fucking runway
That's 20 already.
to get back here to have you smile at my fucking face. I want
a fucking car. Right fucking now.
24.
It's crazy.
May I see your rental agreement?
I threw it away.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh boy, what?
You're fucked.
25.
One of the greatest written scenes. He's tried in the beginning. You always point this out in the very beginning of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles when he's at the business meeting. He's at the conference there, or whatever, the conference table with everybody, and he's trying to make a 6:40 flight, right, or a 6:15. What is it?
You'll never make the 6.
Yeah. Okay. So
He's sitting there at 4.
It's 4:00 in Manhattan.
10.
You're not going to make
Flying
it
to
to
Chicago.
No
Wednesday
way.
before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, there's no fucking way he'll make it in time to get to the airport. He'll never make it to make that flight.
It's impossible,
but
right?
Anyway, the flight ends up getting canceled. They have to. Through a comedy of errors, a lot of bad situations, he ends up on a road trip with John Candy after he steals his cab in the beginning. And John Candy's got this big old trunk, a lot of luggage. He's just a lot of problems. He comes with a lot of baggage, so to speak. And they butt heads every step of the way. John Candy's like the comic relief throughout, and Steve Martin is the uptight straight man, constantly annoyed with John Candy and really not really coming around till later. But you have the Going the Wrong Way. Is that the next clip? Okay, we'll play that one. So they're driving the rental car now, which is already kind of falling apart. And by the way, this road trip is so much like Tommy Boy, right?
Yeah.
It's Tommy Boy. They have the deer in the car and the car.
And this scene right here, right there, with those trucks like that, that's No Country for Old Men, when those trucks chasing them.
Holy shit!
Also, if anybody watching this movie, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, know that John is the devil.
Yeah, talk about that in a second.
Hey, what's going on? Joker wants to race.
Look up John Candy Devil.
Race? That's ridiculous.
In Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Let's go.
Oh, is it?
Let's go.
Put your window down!
You want something?
I love this, the way this is written.
You're going the wrong way! What? You're going the wrong way!
They're going the wrong way on the freeway.
He says we're
On the way to hell.
But I love this.
Oh, he's drunk.
How does he know
How
where
would
we're
he know
going?
where we're going? Yeah, how would he know? Thank you. Thanks a lot. Terrific. Thank you.
A little drinking.
What a moron.
You're going in the wrong direction! You're going to kill somebody!
And he sees the snow's covered up all the lines.
You're going the wrong way!
This is my favorite, though. He sees the devil and everything. Oh my god. Oh my god. Because that happens at Tommy Boy, right? And then the hood opens up, right?
Man, I like this part where the fingers are stuck in there.
Yeah, the fingers are stuck, embedded in the dashboard. Look, okay. Look up, Isaac, to see if there's a John Candy is the devil and purgatory theory of what is this movie called?
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Yeah, because supposedly
you tell me your theory.
Steve Martin, like he died in Manhattan when he was running that chase with Kevin Bacon, because Kevin Bacon done credits in that movie. So what is he really doing there?
Yeah.
So he's pretty much a ghost.
Uncredited at the height of his fame. He did a favor.
Yeah.
Right there. John Hughes was able to get a lot of favors out of people.
And he meets the devil, which is John Candy, and when he takes his cab. Then after that, he kept running into him over and over. She tries to avoid him.
Wait, go back there. They died on the plane in Planes. Yeah, there's a lot of theories about whether this is in purgatory or something after. Yeah. Interesting. The shower curtain rings being the cycle of life. Who wrote that? Dell's trunk is a symbol of a coffin. Yeah, he's literally seen as the devil in the wrong way scene. Candy burns their car up. Their motel room after the car is burned up is number 6. The circles under the 6 curiously could be read. These are reaching.
I think that I never
bizarre.
People say they keep saying the devil, but I also think that he's like a guide on the way to the either hell or devil or the place.
Yeah,
but not
he's
really,
a guide.
but not really guiding you either way, but just being there, the companion, like Bagger Vance.
All right, here's a theory. Del Griffith killed his wife, whether intentionally or by accident. Del killed his wife 8 years previously, may or may not have kept her body in his trunk.
Because later on, he shows up again in Home Alone, pretending to be a polka singer.
Yeah, he's a polka singer who gets Catherine O'Hara back home in the U-Haul. Oh yeah, that's the next one.
Next one.
You're supposed to be wearing it now.
No, that's the Halloween. That's a thing. That's a Christmas movie.
That's true. You're right. You're right. What is? Read this again. Wait, go back to that. The revenge story.
That's crazy. He carried his wife dead body in that trunk.
Look at this. Okay, it's not a heartwarming comedy. It's the cruelest revenge story ever filmed. Neil learns Del's wife died and he doesn't have a home anymore. That invites him back to his house to spend the holiday with his family. Sweet, right? Neil, after suffering endless indignities and outrages at the hands of Del over the last 2 days and not being a very nice person to begin with, learns of Del's situation, has an idea. So they think him bringing him back to his house is to like be cruel to him. That's stupid.
That's dumb.
That's dumb. Okay.
But we know that he's homeless at the end of the movie, right?
Yeah. So play. Okay. The main theory. John Candy Purgatory, popular fan theory that suggests Steve Martin's character is in a form of purgatory and John Candy's character is a guide. That's what you said, or a spiritual test to determine if Neil is worthy of reaching heaven. Home. It's anything is possible to insert into the meaning of a
And if they open that
movie.
trunk, it's a big light, like the golden, like in Raiders of the Lost Ark, and a suitcase.
And the suitcase in Pulp Fiction too, where there's nothing really, it's all hinted at. And in the Pulp Fiction, that's supposed to be his soul in the suitcase, right, in the briefcase. And who knows what that is.
My favorite part of that movie, there's a lot of parts, but one of my favorite parts is when you realize that John Candy's character is a man of the people, and he's lovable. Everybody, he knows people. He's been around people. Not like Steve Martin, somebody that goes from corporate to planes to his family back to corporate. When they're in that bus and they're about to sing a song, Neil, you sing a song, Neil.
He can't even do that.
Song.
Yeah.
And he's all nervous, and he goes, 2 coins and a fountain.
3 coins and a fountain.
And then she tries to get somebody to go, to people happiness, one of them. I was like, all right, Neil, come now. Meet the Flintstones.
All right, who knows a tune here? Who wants to sing a tune? Who's got a song? I got one.
This is you and
Neil
me.
Page has got
This
one.
is Felipe and Lisa right here.
3 coins in a fountain.
Lisa singing Kumbaya. Kumbaya.
Seeking happiness. Thrown by 3 hopeful lovers. No.
This sums up our relationship.
That's
right
not
here.
because John Candy's a nice guy. I would have said, that's your song. They never would have picked a song.
But you would have known what song to pick. That's what I mean. I don't mean exactly. You would have picked the right vibe.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know how to read the vibe of the people. Although I know all the words to the Flintstones song.
Said,
I do know all the words to every theme song of TV show.
Whitney Houston song.
I wouldn't have sing. I sang a Whitney Houston song for one audition in my life, and I was 14 years old. So let it die.
Oh, my favorite. I know this whole scene right here.
I said a few stolen moments.
Do it again.
A few stolen moments. The director said, "Thank you." Next.
That sucks. Where did that guy kill him?
Oh, it was the biggest heartache, and then I got assigned to chorus role, which was nothing.
So you showed up to the audition, ready to sing Whitney?
Sheet music.
You had you were dressed like a bodyguard.
No. This is before Bodyguard. This is before
Oh.
Bodyguard came out. This is like 1986, 87, right after her album came out, whatever year that was.
You picked these.
The album with all the hits, the Whitney Houston album.
That are amusing.
But I didn't know. I had never auditioned for a musical in my life. I had never auditioned in my life. I was in a play in Summerstock before. I was a teenager. But I had auditioned before for, it was like a cattle call audition where you're all standing on stage and you step forward and you do different things or whatever. But that was my only experience auditioning, and I was young. I just had balls, I guess. I don't know why I did it. My mom didn't push me to do this. I just went and did it. And they were then the same summer stock theater started having auditions for Wizard of Oz, which is a big deal musical. Big deal. Like there's going to be money for that Wizard of Oz production, you know. So, and most summer stock has no money, but this one there was. And I think it was going to be throughout the end of the summer, and it was going to be go live like at the end of October or something like that. And so I went and auditioned. I went to the record store. Back then, you could go to the record store and buy sheet music for any pop song.
Yeah.
In the record store, basically. There was a whole wall of sheet music on the back. I don't think anybody touched it. But I always looked at it. I was fascinated that there was actual sheet music for pop music. So I bought this sheet music and I took it to the pianist for the audition, and I gave it to her, and she's like, okay, you sure? She said, you sure? And I sang a portion, a few stolen moments. Thank you. Next.
Did you sheet music back?
I didn't know. Yes, they did. And the thing is, listen, the girl after me, she goes, can I borrow that sheet music? And she did the same song right after me. Are you serious? Yes. I mean, you just saw what happened to me. I think she thought I'll do better than that.
That should have been your best friend.
But you just, for a musical, you don't pick a pop song, first of all.
But I didn't know. That should have been your best friend, that lady.
She wasn't. The thing is, this was one of those auditions, though. This was open to the general public. You didn't have to be part of the theater. This was one of those things where it was like, this was the musical for the year, and that was the big highlight of their budget, basically. And so this was one of the ones they announced in the newspaper. Like, so if you had a kid who wanted to play Dorothy, you know, they were bringing out, they were like, what do you call it? Bringing out the big guns, I guess. I don't know. They did a press release and all that stuff. So this was the theater Rob Lowe used to belong to, by the way. Yeah, I told you. I asked him about that memory that director told me about, because Rob Lowe's from my hometown too. But anyway, so
they say I was there, laughed all over the car.
No, but they should have taught some sort of audition process for kids or teenagers, because it would have been really helpful to help audition for the future. You know, because even if you take acting classes, they don't teach you how to audition.
No,
they don't teach you like what's acceptable, what's normal, and that would go a long way. And I'm not an actor-y person anyway, even though I did do a lot of plays, but I didn't know the rules. I didn't know the etiquette. But you don't sing a pop song for a musical. You sing another musical song, basically, is what you do, and ideally a song from the play you're auditioning for. But anyway, I wanted to be Glenda. I'm 14. They're not going to make me Glenda. And I just like Glenda the most. Anyway, after... Okay, what scene did we just watch?
Well, watch the scene when he goes, you want to hurt me?
We're watch. Okay, I like me. So, let's play the... this is the climax of the movie. Neil, Steve Martin can't take it anymore. They're sharing a hotel. How many days have passed, by the way?
2.
Isn't it Thanksgiving already in the beginning of this movie? It's Thanksgiving Day, Tuesday. Isn't it? It's Wednesday?
They must have left on Tuesday.
But he acted like it was like Thanksgiving that night or something. Okay, so play this. So he goes off on him.
What say?
Go back a little bit.
I know what
you want to hurt me? Go ahead and hurt me.
He has like a Chevy Chase moment, like
going on a date
on
with
him.
a chatty Cathy doll.
No, just like a little bit.
I expect you to have a little string on your chest.
10
you know, they
seconds.
pull out and have to snap back.
Well.
Except I wouldn't pull it out and snap it back. You would.
For years, I could see that.
And by the way, when you're telling these little stories, here's a good idea. Have a point.
Okay,
it makes
it so much more interesting for the listener.
I'm the one with no point.
You want to go ahead and hurt? You want to hurt me?
You want to hurt me?
Go ahead and hurt me. I'm an easy target. I could be cynical and hurtful like you, but I choose not to.
You want to hurt me?
My wife.
Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target. Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
I talk too much.
I also listen.
listen too much. I could be a cold-hearted cynic like you.
I choose not to.
But I don't like to hurt people's feelings. Well, you think what you want about me.
The John
I'm not
Hughes
changing.
cue music right here.
I like me.
I like me.
My wife likes me. My customers like me. Because I'm the real article. What you see is what you get.
Keyboard, man, that breathy keyboard, I can't take that from the 80s. It really hurts my soul, I think. It's like the chorus effect or something. Okay, you can pause this. Have you ever gone off on somebody like that? Like Steve, you've been the Steve Martin character? And like you unleash on somebody way too much because you just can't take it anymore. You explode.
Yeah.
And then you feel like an ass.
I told him to sell merch.
You're gonna sell merch on my tour. You have gone off on people. There's a whole, you know what? I have never shared that story separate from the podcast, but the story Rodrigo tells about you beating him with the ping pong paddle or whatever, or the tennis racket. You beating him with the tennis racket. I think that one qualifies. He told the story on the Edwin San Juan episode.
Oh, yeah? I didn't know that.
No, you do know that. He told that episode. Or he told the story. Okay,
I'm trying to think about telling somebody off and you regret it,
more than telling off. Yeah, I've done that.
Let me see.
Well, I did it to my mom, but I didn't regret it.
Man.
I called her and told her she was the reason for all my failures in life. Oh, I felt 100% better. I do to this day, and I never regretted it. But I know I should have, but I didn't. I didn't care because she was. I think it was so she had to know. I had to let her know.
Yeah, but I didn't regret it.
That's the thing. I don't know if I don't really regret much in my life, but
you regret it right after it comes out. But once you leave the room and drive away, I'm glad I said that. It needs to be said.
See, that's the extra justification to make yourself feel better. But you know you're
but
wrong.
If you put yourself in like Steve Martin's perspective, you know, here's this fat motherfucker who took off his sock next to me in the plane.
And washed his socks in the sink. Yeah.
Yapped,
Yeah,
you know, and took my cab.
George flies to New York.
My wife's in a coma. Yeah? Well, the life support machine called and... Wait. Yes! That's what I should have said!
Gotta turn around.
You're neat, Riley! You just screwed yourself!
I regretted telling my dad off.
That you didn't tell you that? You
Yeah.
regretted not saying something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about when you
should've
did
told
say
him.
something. Nah. What would it have done, though?
I don't know.
But you know what? The thing that struck me... we're kind of done with this episode, but the thing that struck me most...
Yo me quiero. Yo puedo ser malo como tú, pero yo decido que no ser así. Yo también puedo ser cínico y decir mal cosas con la gente, pero yo decido que no voy a ser así. Mi esposa me quiere. Mis fanáticos me quieren. Porque yo soy el mero mero.
¿Tienes fanáticos?
El mero mero.
El mero
Lo
mero.
que ves es lo que hago.
This is what you would have
Yo
said?
quiero a mí.
I like me. Yo quiero a mí.
Say it all like Gustavo, que yo quiero a mí.
Would you say yo quiero? Or would you say... Because
I like me.
I
Yo
like
me
me
quiero.
would be...
It'll be yo me quiero a mí.
It would be quiero, huh?
No,
I
yo
thought
me,
that just meant
yo
love.
yo me quiero a mí. Yo me amo a mí.
Amo, me amo, yeah. Well, that's love too. Though.
Well, there's one in a Family Guy version, right?
Yes,
Play it?
yes. Play the Family Guy version.
Little tip. If your instinct tells you to do something, don't do it. If your instinct tells you not to do something, it's probably the right thing to do.
You want to hurt me?
Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target.
It's the same music
Yeah,
right there.
you're right. I talk too much. I also listen too much. I could be a cold-hearted cynic like you, but I don't like to hurt people's feelings.
You did a good translation there.
Well, you think what you want about me. I'm not changing. I like me.
I like me.
My kids like me. My friends like me. Because I'm the real article. What you see is what you get.
I expect a fart right here or something. Right?
Movie references.
Very good. Yeah, so basically
I let that part in on planes when would you get your lazy ass out of there and get those bags?
What was that in? Oh wait, yeah, look up the hillbilly couple that picks up the hillbilly couple in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I forget that guy's name, that actor.
She had 7 kids, all born sideways.
Last one came out sideways.
She didn't even scream
there
or
it is,
nothing
top
right there,
one.
man.
Didn't even scream or
It's a
nothing.
rough life right here, man. Every time I stay at a hotel like that, man, waiting for radio, it's sad.
By the way, I've never seen this guy play a hillbilly again.
Are you Gus's
after
son?
this. He plays like
I'm Owen.
a father, pastor, businessman.
You the shower curtain fella? Yeah, Del Griffith.
Good shot,
How are you?
They wouldn't have moved forward in their whole journey without Del Griffin's sales prowess.
Pleased to meet you both.
He made extra money for them last minute. He gets a ride for them here.
I'm to drive you to Wichita to catch a train?
Yeah, we'd appreciate it.
Train don't run out of Wichita. Unless you're a hog or a cattle. People train runs out of Stubbville.
That'll be fine. That'll be just fine.
I need to carry my wife real fast.
Leave it be.
The body of my
Get
wife.
your lazy behind out here and put that trunk
You're home,
up
my
in the
baby.
back.
Oh, no, we've got it.
It's very heavy.
That's why she slammed that door, man, like she a cop.
She's short and skinny, but she's strong.
Like,
She's showing her strength.
So
baby.
so care if I scare
Come
my baby in the door.
sideways. She didn't scream or nothing.
Isn't that something? You're a real trooper. We've got it already. It's done.
That's crazy to get a ride in the back of a truck.
Stubbville's a little further than Wichita.
How much further?
30 miles. Maybe 40. No more than 45, though. Depending on which way he goes. If he goes the back roads, it could be anywhere up to 70 miles.
When they're all frozen,
the glove.
when they're done, they kill me.
A little part.
Give him the goddamn glove.
Are we there yet?
Right here.
No, little way to go yet.
Oh, they didn't finish it. Wah. But he goes, they're all frozen on the truck after the trip is done. And he goes, how cold do you think it is out here? And he says, 1. But yeah, in the end, though, I was bored, like I said, with the actual way the documentary flowed. Oh, there it is.
No, little way to go yet. Beautiful country, though, isn't it?
What do you think the temperature is?
1.
They're all frozen watch, and the dog is too. Chicken strips. But there's last clip. I really was hoping the documentary was going to be like this, which came out a couple years before the documentary. This was a Steve Martin documentary.
Talking about that scene.
And he talked about that scene, and that really moved me, and I thought I was going to feel that way about it. Actually, I was afraid to watch I Like Me because I was afraid it was going to be too emotional.
Me too, 'cause I remember watching this with me going.
And I know I was really overcome by this.
John Candy was very sensitive and very complex, and we really loved each other. We're at a train station, and he gets the entire explanation
script
of
right
his
there.
life. And I was opposite him. I was like weeping as he was performing it. And it was all cut.
They cut that out.
I don't have a home. Marie's been dead for 8 years.
There was a line I loved. It says, I sort of attach myself to people from time to time, like with you, especially around the holidays. I can take it in March, July, October, but it gets hard. And then he said, this time I couldn't let go.
Yeah, you don't. It's a good scene, but you don't need it in the movie.
It's a good scene, but you don't need his reaction. The audience is feeling that already. You know what I mean? If you had Steve Martin reacting and really weeping like he was to the line,
the character.
It would change. It would make Steve too soft too early. You know what I mean? He can't change yet until the very end. He's changing there. But if he breaks down right there, then it's too much of him letting himself out there for John Candy's character.
Yeah, and it's the end of the movie too.
Yeah, it's the end of the movie, and like it's enough to know this, and the audience is probably like kind of holding their breath the whole time, and the end of it, the watershed moment, is really the wife accepting him in for dinner and all that stuff at the very end.
And also, but you grow up and you think. But after the whole time, when they go to bed, they're thinking, man, we still got to drive the motherfucker back to the bus stop.
Maybe that's what you're thinking.
Surely, though, like,
You're
when are we
thinking
going to take him back to the train station?
The whole that's the thing that prevents you from having a good time, because you're thinking the whole party or the whole dinner, we got to take this motherfucker back to the train station.
Should I keep eating or just drive him all full?
Should I start now at 4:00 or should I wait until just a half hour before his train
The whole
leaves?
time you're watching him, man, hey, man, you better go take a shit because we're going to be leaving soon, bro.
Don't use the good towels. Anyway, that's it. That's the John Candy. Go watch it. It's on HBO, right? Right? Oh, no, it's on Amazon. Oh, yeah. Hilarious.
Shane Gillis could play John Candy in the movie.
Yeah, you're right. I think you're right.
Hilarious. It's so stupid.
What's with Seth MacFarlane and bears? I don't get that. He has that weird Armenian bear in the Cleveland show.
I don't get it.
Didn't make any sense. A lick of sense, if I'm going to quote my childhood friends.
Do you even binge?
Do you even binge? We're
like
doing
me.
Thanksgiving next week. And he likes himself.
Yeah. And I touch myself.
I love myself.
She's in the Easy Rider, huh?
The singer?
Yeah.
Of that song?
What's her name?
I don't know anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself.
I touch myself. I don't know who that song is. Who is it? Isaac? I touch myself. We're not doing the holdovers. Who is it? Divinals. The Divinals. That's right.
Oh.
Forgot about it. It was one hit wonder.
Do you even binge?
Do you even binge?
Go watch that I Like Me. You'll like it. I cried at the end.
You did not.
I did. It was
cry
sad.
At the end. I said, a few stolen
Only
moments. The director said, thank you. Next.
That sucks. Do you even binge?
Do you even binge?